Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Fire Emblem Engage. Off screen, I did a bit of inventory management, picked up all the random crap around the Somniel, and since we are absolutely swimming in money, I went to the clothing shop and bought a bunch of clothes and made a bunch of changes to how the characters look. So enjoy that as we
You see,
run around doing logistics stuff. Alright, so we are here by Vale and Micaiah.
that's right.
Well, that's kind of sad, Vale.
You know,
Alright, so let's actually run around a bit so we can enjoy some of our comrades' new looks. And in addition, it was great using you again for a bit, Lynn. But since you got tons of playtime in the main playthrough, we are going to revert back to Tiki.
Tiki!
I'll do my best.
Excellent. And after some thought, because we are hurting for bond fragments a little bit, and when I assign an emblem to somebody, I do want to try to get them up to a decent bond level with their emblem immediately. I decided not to assign Hector to any of the really fragile characters because they all have new emblems that I then have to assign to someone else who doesn't have any bond levels with them, and I just don't have enough bond fragments to make that work. So I decided that I'm just going to replace Roy with Hector. Nothing against you, Roy. You're very cool, but I feel like Hector and Goldmary have some odd synergy.
Hector!
Let's go!
And they are, after all, from not the same game, but the same duology of games, Binding Blade being the prequel to Blazing Blade. So that seems fine. And we'll use our bond fragments to get Goldmary and Hector up to level 10 if we can. If not 10, then just as high as we can get them. Let's see. We have no bond conversations we need to do. Or support conversations, so what I'm interested in then is... I am rank A with almost everybody I care about being rank A with. Getting to rank A with Vander, Citrine, Mauvir, maybe not Diamant, because those conversations were kind of cringy, like I was saying. But Mauvir, Citrine, and Vander seem like good ones, so I'm gonna... Whoever I encounter first among them, I'm gonna give some gifts to raise our support level, and I want to get Vale to A with Hortensia, Ivy, Mauvir, Diamant. Let's get her some friends. Poor Vale. She needs friends. Oh, here's Yunaka in her new duds. I hope you like her fetching new outfit.
Dang.
Here's Vander. How you doing, Vander?
Hi.
I amused myself too
Hi.
much. Okay, you're the first one I found, so you get some gifts, Vander. Enjoy.
Good heavens. Good heavens. I thank you.
Okay. Boy, we are showering him with gifts, and he still doesn't want to talk to us. See you, Vander. Okay. Let's have Vale spend some quality time with some people. Okay, so she needed... Let's get her A rank with Hortensia next. Hey, that didn't take long. Nice. Okay. Let's actually just kind of do this in batches. So next let's do Vale and Ivy. And next, Vale and Ivy again. Perfect. Alright, Vale, enjoy your new friends, the Illusian princesses. We'll see how that goes.
Lady Vale? Can we talk? Oh, Hortensia. Yes, of course. I have something to say to you now. Please. It was ignorant of me to judge you without even trying to get to know you. It's easy to reject someone out of hand that way. But that doesn't make it right. So, I've decided. I would like to try being friends. You would? I still don't know if I can ever really forgive you. And maybe once we do get to know each other, I'll decide I actually can't stand you after all. But I owe you a chance at least. So, what do you say? Is that okay with you? Yes, I will happily accept that. Good. Then, as a token of our friendship, please accept these sweets. These are your favorites, right? Oh, I was sure Father said you loved these. Am I misremembering? Sorry, Hortensia. I don't like sweet food at all. You don't? The other me might have liked sweets, but the real me loves spicy food.
That's kind of amusing, being sort of the opposite of what you might expect.
Oh, wow. You really are a completely different person from before. Okay, I'll treat you to something spicy next time.
If you like... Oops.
I'd love that.
If you like spicy food instead of sweets, you're completely different.
In return, I'll ask you to tell me everything you can about yourself. I want to know so much about the real you that I don't ever think about the other one. That sounds wonderful. And you have to tell me about yourself too. I want to know everything. Yeah, I think if we can understand each other, this wound of mine might actually heal. So, let's get to healing, Lady Vale.
Alright, good. And things were already going well between her and Ivy, but let us continue.
Oh, Ivy. I need to talk to you about my atonement the other day. I'm so sorry I ate all that yummy food. I just couldn't help myself.
Why are you still bringing that up? I thought for certain we'd resolved this.
But...
Listen to me, Lady Vale. My father was corrupted by the Fell Dragon. He was coerced down a dark path, but that is not in any way your fault. You are still unconvinced. To be frank, I understand. I'm often told that I am not responsible for my father's misdeeds. That does not make it any easier to accept.
I know exactly how you feel.
It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Here I am telling you not to carry the burden of your father's actions, but I could not accept those same words when they were said to me. Nevertheless, we both need to hear it, and we both need to try, as best we can, to believe it.
Oh, Ivy, I won't mention making amends to you anymore. But there is something I wish for. I wish you and I could make this world a place where people don't carry these awful burdens.
We share this goal.
I won't bring up atonement again. I promise. I just thought maybe we could help each other. Since we both know what it's like to suffer, we could. Couldn't we?
Of course. Absolutely. Thank you, Lady Vale.
Thank you, Ivy.
Excellent. Vale, can you get support levels with Vander? Looks like she cannot. That's too bad. I would have had a meal with her and Vander. But if she can't, let's have a meal with her and Mauvier. That's fine. Also, who else is here? Oh, there's... there's Lapis just passed out. Oh, hey there, Kagetsu.
Now then.
Looking dapper. As am I. Hey, Roy.
You know,
Gold Mary. Yep, you have told us this. You know, didn't I replace Roy with Hector? I did. I guess it just hasn't... It doesn't update that live when, on the Somnial itself when you make a change like that. Okay, looks like Jade is manning
I'm ready to serve.
the counter today. Alright. Let us have a meal together with Vale and Mobir. Is there anything they both like? Yeah, they both like that. They both like this. Vale is neutral about it. But it has a star by it. Let's just get steak fries. Or braised lamb shank. Braised beef in grape sauce. That sounds pretty good. Kebabs also sounds good. Let's get this. Extra ingredients. Vale likes spices. Yeah, let's go with that. That seems fine.
Cooking is a bit like writing. It's all about focused creativity. First this, then that, and then... This should be worth a passing grade.
It's yummy. I'd be happy to eat it again.
Tastes good.
D rank. Made a D rank meal 5 times. Loot us go. Alright, that didn't seem to unlock anything. Any supports? No. But I'm sure we made progress. Okay. Off to the arena. Oh, yeah. Actually, before we go to the arena, let's not forget. Vale is max level now. Yeah, level 40. We might need to class change her so that she's not stagnated. Oh, I guess we could just reset her back to level 1 Fell Child? I guess we could do that. So right now she uses daggers and tomes. I really don't want her to lose tomes. Honestly, I'd prefer she didn't lose either one. Turning her into a martial artist would be kind of funny. But again, I don't want her to lose that tome ability especially. Thoughts. Okay, now we're into stuff she can't become. So I kind of just reset her to a level 1 Fell Child then. Before I go making a big change, let's make a save in case we hate the change. Okay, now. So the daggers are letting her use the misery chord. How important is that? I mean, it's a pretty darn good item, apparently. I don't think I want her to lose the ability to use that. Also, oh wait, hold on. You only need... I think there's a way to change her to a class that can't use knives and yet still, like, transfer over knife capability. She can also use staves. I should probably give her staves, huh? That would make good sense. Maybe I should just reset her to Fell Dragon. Just keep things simple. Not overcomplicate our lives. Let's steal Fram's Physic for now. That seems good. Alright, I'm going to try to reset her to a level 1 Fell Dragon. I don't know if that works. Or Fell Child. Oh, she would reset to level 21. Her stats wouldn't change, but she'd be able to gain levels again. Okay. There. The important point is that she's no longer stuck, unable to get XP. Yunaka's not quite there, but level 39, she's going to get there, like, immediately. So let's preemptively class change her, too. I don't want her to lose the ability to use daggers either. Sword armor is interesting. Her speed would just get destroyed. I don't think I like that. Oh, that's not even a dagger, that's a sword. Duh, sword armor. Of course it's a sword. The dagger points down and to the left instead of up and to the right. That's how you tell the difference. Oh geez, she doesn't really have that many options, and the only... Oh, we have to get to level 40 before she can reset. In which case, maybe we'll just leave her as is for now. Oh, wait, Wolf Knight! That sounds exciting. I like Wolf Knight. Let's do that. It makes her dex go down a tiny bit, her defense go down just a little. But her overall rating improves, and a lot of her stats do get better. Let's do that. I love that option. Okay, that's awesome. You know, that's a very appropriate thing for you to say, Yunaka, given your backstory. Okay, neat. I like it. Should I actually, try giving her a sword? Perhaps so. Which of these daggers seems the crappiest? Someone has a great crit. The silver dagger seems strictly worse, to the extent that I don't know why I even have it in her inventory. I guess its hit is very slightly better than the Cincadilla. Yeah, let's replace the silver dagger with whatever the best sword is that we can give her. That she can actually use. Maybe a Wodao. Physical attack is 27. Which is not amazing. Oh, we could also steal the Wodao +3 from Kagetsu, since I'm not really using him a whole lot anymore for the DLC content. Let's do that. Sorry, Kagets. Okay, there we go. I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. I should have thought of that before I started recording, maybe. It would have saved a little time, but whatever. Life goes on. Yeah, let's spend a little time in the arena. Alright, first of all, Goldmary, time to get to know Hector. I don't think I can get them to level 10. I don't think I have enough bond fragments. We'll get them as high as we can. And this is why I decided to just keep things simple and not have to shuffle the emblems around too much. Maybe I'll be able to get them to 10. No, I think I'll be just a little short.
Goldmary, humble soldier of Elusia.
I'm Hector. Pleasure to meet you. You've gotten stronger. Good.
I'm sorry that you stood no chance.
Goldberry.
Do you have anything to say to me about that last battle? Compliments on my skill, perhaps?
Only Goldmary could somehow manage to make raging narcissism oddly endearing.
Sure. You handled yourself well. You know, you remind me of a friend I had named Sarah.
Oh, I liked Sarah. I thought she was a fun character. Huh. I guess her and Goldmary have a little in common. Some similarities. They're certainly not identical characters, but I guess I can see how one would remind you of the other. The whole praise me thing, I can definitely see that commonality. Alright, now let's get them just however high we can. With our remaining bond fragments. I don't even know what I'm going to do about the next emblem. I'm not going to have enough bond fragments to raise him hardly at all. Oh, they can get to level 10. That's not as expensive as I thought. Oh, good. We should even be able to get the
Apologies in advance for the devastation.
the final emblem
I'm
up
Hector, and I won't hold back.
to 10 as well. Then
How sad. What's the point of you?
what's the point of you?
I'm sorry that you stood no chance. I appreciate your willingness to step in and help, even if I do always have things under control.
When I see a friend in danger, I don't hesitate. That's all there is to it.
Rune sword. Oh, restore hit points equal to 50% of damage dealt. Nice. Okay. Now let's just do the usual. Citrine, Hortensia, and Ivy get one fight each. Keep building up those B-teamers.
I'm Citrine, a royal soldier of Brodia.
Ivy, Crown Princess of Illusia. Well fought.
Thank you. I had a lovely time.
Hortensia up next.
It's the second princess of Illusia, Hortensia!
I shall serve as your opponent today. I'm ashamed to have underestimated you.
Obviously.
And lastly, Ivy, you're up.
Do you think me a worthy opponent?
I have been waiting for this. I must continue to improve.
Lucky, I suppose.
They actually had a real fight. It wasn't just a foregone conclusion. Okay. We're about done. No, I guess we are done. I was thinking of going around the Somniel to see some of the other improvements, quote-unquote, I made to my units fashion. But let's save ourselves the extra loading screen and just depart from here. One Divine Paralogue to go, I do believe. Yep, because we did that one. That's where we got Camilla. The one to the north is where we got Crom. To the south is where we got Veronica. West, this one was Tiki. North is it. This is the last one. Magma Cavern. Duration elsewhere, about 25 turns. I don't know what that means. Duration elsewhere? Huh. That's an odd turn of phrase. Regardless, in we go.
This place is sweltering. Are you sure there's an emblem bracelet here?
Ah, yes, I found it. This is the bracelet of the strategist.
That's a relief. Thank you, Tiki. I'll summon the emblem right away.
Okay, so I think this is gonna be Soren, who was a magic user who served Ike in both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I never played Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn, even though I would really like to. Maybe someday. But I think that's who this is.
Emblem of Acumen.
Okay, yeah, correct.
So, it's finally happened.
Yep, Soren.
I can't say I've been looking forward to this.
So it's an interesting coincidence. I don't have anything against this guy. He's fine. But since he's from a game I never played, and I've seen gameplay video of those two games, but he never really stood out to me particularly. So although I don't dislike him, of the new emblems, he probably is the one that I'm the least excited about and interested in. And by pure coincidence, I didn't do this on purpose, so I ended up getting him last. So this actually ended up working out pretty well in that respect.
Hi there. Thanks for answering our summons. I'm the Divine Dragon.
I am Soren. I suppose you're here to ask for my aid. I would prefer it if you'd bother someone else.
What?
There is only one person who commands my loyalty. You are not him.
Well, as it turns out, Ike is here. I should bring Diamant and Ike along so that we can get the special dialogue.
Please, don't say that. We need your help.
Yet you seem reluctant to force me to give it. That seems to be your only available course of action if you really are so desperate.
That's a fair point, but I'd really rather come to an agreement.
Very well. Prove you're strong enough to be worth my time, and I'll consider it.
Really? You will?
You don't seem the type to take no for an answer, so it appears I have little choice.
Even so, I'm very glad. Thank you, Emblem Soren.
I only said I would consider it. Not exactly a paragon of listening skills, are you?
A real charmer is Soren. Oh. Interesting. This must have been something that come up in playtesting or something. Okay. Fair enough, and that kind of tells me something else about this map as well, doesn't it? Okay, so... choose characters, unit selection, here we go. Let's just make sure... Okay, we're already bringing Diamant, that's fine. Fram, I took a staff off of you, but I suppose that's not that big a deal. Lapis. Let's bring our waifu along. We are S rank with Saline. It wouldn't do to ignore our one true love. Even though in this DLC we could totally put a harem together. Never mind that. Okay, other than that, I guess this is the team I want. So, let's see about swapping spaces. Alright, yeah, you're a sword type, axe type, dagger type. I definitely can save myself time when I actually notice the, icons on the enemies indicating what type of weapon they have. Nice time saver. Okay, there's just all kinds, so I think the important point is just going to be to put the really fast units, the flyers, in the back, and the slower units in the front so that they have a better chance of actually being able to join the fight. Seems sensible to me. And we probably want frontliner types in the front. To the extent that we can. Vander. Vale's not really a frontliner type. Yunaka is a dodge tank, kinda. Her defense isn't great. But, yeah, she's hard to hit, so that's fine. Okay, I think that this will do. As per usual protocol, we're going to call an episode there, get all the logistics done. Well, they are done. And next episode, we'll actually do the fight and get Emblem Soren. I'll see you then.